Let us continue our adventure. Lucky Kutaro, suckered into stealing a set of sorcerer's scissors by the witch and stirring up a tyrant's rage. Now, all his hopes of escaping the castle were dashed, just as he himself dashed like mad to outrun the soldier grubs who wanted his head. Poor Kutaro. His only hopes now were Calibris and a witch of most questionable character. What cruel tricks would fate play on him next?
You pussy-footing wussy-cat! Where were you? I ought to... Fudge! Brownies, it can't be!
Did you forget you sent us off in the first place? Yes, Calibris chose him.
Finally! Those legendary shears will cut right through the Moon Bear King's lackeys and set the Moon Realm free!
Now, my brave young warrior, why don't you let Granny hold onto those for you?
Right now, you wooden donks! What was that for? Don't you tell me I'm not your type! Gotcha!
To command Calibris, you need either a heart as pure as the goddesses, or vicious magic like the Grizz. But all you've got is an attitude.
Oh, nuts!
You keep Calibris. I know you'll take good care of it for me.
I smell him. That's the pungent stink of a scissor thief.
Oh, General Tiger, sir. How kind of you to drop by to check on Beasley old me. Gosh, I just don't know anything about Mr. Thief, but if I see him, you'll be the first and last to know.
And this egregiously foul odor must be witch stink. You are certain he's not here?
Oh, yes, very certain, your Tigeress. I beg you, bring that scoundrel to justice, or I may not sleep a wink tonight.
Ah, don't worry. My grubs will have this whole castle locked down in no time. After all, we can't have anyone crashing the prison towers and making off with the knight's powers, now can we?
You hear that, dear?
Then get your Heidi in gear!
The tiger's tongue had slipped. Whatever powers this knight had, they were clearly important. The castle walls didn't come with stairs. Clinging to the slippery stones instead were giant living vines imbued with dark magic. Snipping, cutting, slicing through the vines with Calibris, Kutaro scrambled up and up. Onward he must climb. As you may have noticed, there was a reason the Moon Witch framed Kutaro for stealing the scissors. The moment she marched him off to the throne room, she had already concocted a plan to take Calibris for herself. As you may have noticed, There was a reason the Moon Witch framed Kuturo for stealing the scissors. The moment she marched him off to the throne room, she had already concocted a plan to take Calibris for herself. Despite himself, Kuturo was growing excited. What kind of awesome power could this knight in the towers have anyway? Not even the vile vines could still Kuturo's scissors.
We'll have to use these for stairs. Just cut along the seam. Impressive.
Thanks to Calibris, not even the steepest tower walls could stop Kuturo. Kuturo sliced his way through flags, vines, anything he could sink those scissors into. Not everyone took it sitting down when the Moon Bear King rose to power. Many tried to oust the tyrant and bring back the goddess. One or two of them even survived. But the goddess's mightiest champions all fell, and their powers were locked away in secret, well-guarded places.
Now, where do you suppose the knight's powers are hiding?
Top security was tight. The Weavers patrolled the smoke-ridden sky, swooping and slicing at anything that moved. These towers not only defended the castle walls when the Moon Bear King rebelled against the goddess, but during the ferocious final fight, they also went on the attack. The tyrant later converted the towering spires to a prison, which with abounding imagination he dubbed the Prison Towers. The crushed forces of the Moon Goddess were detained at His Majesty's pleasure to starve, rot, and generally suffer. Only their armor remained to tell their terrible tale. Gorging on the power in its lord's dark seal, the Weaver stretched to preposterous proportions. Kuturo knew he had to swallow his fear, step forward, and keep his head.
Well, well. Looks like the pawn has become a knight. Why do all your problems seem to come in extra large? It might be big, but it's only stitches. A snip or two should do it. Looks like you found a chink in the armor. I bet you can cut through. See? I told you so. Just your luck. Starting to unravel. Checkmate! Hurry up and cut those souls free! That's it! Well done!
After the formidable adversary was vanquished, an old and scratched-up shield appeared before Kutaro. Could this be the power he sought?
Tiger! Quickly, you fool! He's going to find the Knight's shield! How could he possibly know it was in there? Stop him! If Kutaro makes off with the shield or the Sun Princess, mark my ground. No! Rip that bit of moonstone right out of your mouth!
When I find that idiot who blabbed about the Knight in front of...
With the help of Calibrus, Kutaro defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kutaro! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Kutaro had spied an old shield in the prison tower. But Tiger was hot on his heels. Where were the Knight's powers? Who was this? And so the story continues. You'll recall that even after the Moon Goddess was defeated and her legion was put to rout, her loyal subjects tried to resist. 4 champions, ever faithful, rose to their mistress's cause. Over a period of weeks, they concocted an elaborate plan to lead a pathetically small but equally valiant army against the Moonbear King's castle Grizzlestein. Did it work? Well...
Onward, ye knaves! The bear shall pay the price for his crimes!
They were hopelessly outnumbered, but so desperately did they fight, so bravely did they broil, that the tyrant himself finally deigned to confront them.
You fight well, dare I say, skillfully. But alas, that shield will not protect you from me! Coward!
And that was the end of that revolt. The Moon Bear King used his dark magic to lock the four champions' powers away, and all would-be challengers to his throne were wiped from the face of the moon. This shield was a special one indeed, for within it still dwelled the power of the moon goddess's knight, he whose valiant struggles ended in tragedy.
Alas, poor knight. I knew him, Kutaro. This flashy shield of his got him farther than most, but when you're pitted against the king, fear got the better of him, and you're looking at the rest of him. These scratches, courtesy of the Moon Bear King. Just look what's become of the Moon Sigil. But the knight's honor carries the deepest gashes. He spent his final cowardly moments in disgrace. Oops, sorry. Couldn't keep my paws off.
At last, Kutaro had claimed the knight's powers.
Woohoo! Why, you've done it, you sweet little muffin.
Try those powers out!
Where's the shield, darling?
Use it or lose it!
Oh, very good.
Next up, Lunar Bit Part! Okay, shortbread, mouth shut and ears open!
That's my clever boy. Remember, you can fend off nearly any attack, great or small, just as long as you don't get smooshed in the process.
Lunar Glove! Now fend this sucker off!
There. You see? Some attacks can be turned against the attacker. Oh. Next, try pointing the shield upward. Good. Now point the shield downward.
Moving on, Lunar Bit Part!
The best defense is someone else's offense. And the Night Shield, as it happens, was specially designed to deflect beams of magic light.
Which is lucky for you, because here comes a doozy! Bounces at that grub there! Yeah! Kerplowy!
Very impressive for your first try. Now, just one more thing, dear. The shield wears out if you use it too much, so be sure to give it lots of rest. Got it? Then get lost.
Oh, look! The witch conjured up an exit.
Sadly, not all the castle's puppets were having the same luck as Kutaro. Winken, Blinken, and Nod here tried to make a break for it, and got broken for their trouble. The Moon Bear King's overblown guillotine was waiting to reduce all such traitors to scrap.
stay on your toes if you want to keep them. Looks like you need a head to get ahead. No defense is perfect. You'll find a weakness if you keep your eyes peeled. The witch said you might need to give the shield a rest. Bravo! An eye for an eye. Climb on up, Kutaro. Colorly eclipsed. The shimmering gateway has been swiped. Oh, meow, I remember. The King's brand new security system was installed here last week.
Here, the shimmering gateway abruptly ended. Kutaro could not stave off a sinking feeling that things were about to get grim.
There you are, you vexatious thief. I'll whittle you down to size, you little gnat.
Magic is pouring out of Calibras. Now, let Tiger have it.
I'll get you for this, mark my words.
Well, we've reached the top of the prison towers, but where is the gateway?
Help! Somebody!
Oh, that's right. The princess is being held here. Watch out for the searchlight.
Was it the knight's soul within the shield, or something else stirring? A fire filled Kutaro's heart, and he knew it was his duty to save the princess.
Just what is it about damsels?
Are you my knight in shining armor? Get me out of here! Now! Ah!
Wait, that's not the Sun Princess. She's not even a lady. At best,
Oh my
she's
God!
a lady in waiting.
Get me
Kutaro
out
was
of here!
disheartened,
I wish
but his
she was
sense
a
of chivalry
princess.
would
I
not
could
let him
really go
leave
for my own kingdom.
Lady, no use moaning. A hero never leaves a lady behind.
Chop chop! Come on! Guess I didn't give you enough credit. You're like a hero or something, right? Questing to save the princess? Why else would you have Calabrus and the Moon Knight's shield? Well, you're about 3 feet too short and 3 hours too late. But thanks. Like, seriously.
I think we may have an incident on our hands. See that fang Tiger is flashing? That's a piece of the Leon Stone. Without that bit of dental work, he'd be a scaredy cat, and no better. Danger! High voltage! Good thing my paws don't touch the ground. You'd better try and get some
Here, help me sharpen my claws. A puppet a day keeps the dentist away.
That's okay. Next time. Spiky hairballs. Ouch!
What? I know you're scared. Ready to become sawdust?
Danger! High voltage! Good thing my paws don't touch the ground.
Bad news. I chew before I swallow.
Oh, so close. Spiky hairballs. Ouch!
You'll never defeat me, boy. Ready to become sawdust?
Oh, so close.
That's right, cower. Keep your filthy mitts off my fan. Stop that, you!
Almost got you. Time for the grass.
Don't do that! Stop that, you runt!
for the help. What was your name again?
Kotaro.
Kotaro, huh? Right on. I'm Picarina. On behalf of the sun, let me say thank you.
Oh, my word! You found one of the moonstone shards. Most impressive. I knew I picked a winner. In fact, I think we're ready to team up in earnest. Who's this little soubrette? One of the Sun Princess's retinue. Where's your mistress?
Like, I gotta tell you, it's not like you're anybody special, am I right?
Oh, my thought. It's the tyrant! Run for your life!
Give me back my scissors! I'll chase you to the end of the moon! This world belongs to me now! You'll never be safe, ever!
With the help of Calibros, Kotaro defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kotaro! The souls he freed were homeward bound. After claiming the knight's power, Kotaro vanquished Tiger and escaped the Black Castle with the witch, Yin-Yang, and Picarina. Where would fate lead them next? Act 2 starts here. Now back to Kotaro's tale. At long last, Kotaro and his new friend Picarina were free of Castle Grizzlestein, borne to safety by the witch's magic. Our fugitives needed a safe place to hide, and so they chose Castle Waxwayne, the same flying palace from which the moon goddess once ruled. In those better days, the White Castle was resplendent, a sight to behold. But the tides of darkness had since dulled its sparkle and loosened the stone of its walls and columns.
There, sweeties. We'll just hide out here for a spell.
But, like, this is Castle Waxwayne. Doesn't it belong to...
The goddess? Yes, indeed. Although palace and master alike seem to have come apart at the seams.
Silence, Yin-Yang! No one asked for your opinion!
Out of the darkness and into the light, Kotaro had gone from Black Castle to White.
No, this is more like it. No Moon Bear King spies and lackeys to follow our every move.
Uh-huh. You've got a lot of gumption, you know that? Only one hiney should be warming that throne, and it doesn't have warts on it.
The Moon Goddess is gone, Dandelion. I'm sure the palace is delighted to have such a promising new master.
Promising? Try pompous.
Try shutting up! Oh, my little earth-sent savior. Why, you're nothing short of a hero. Come, be a good child and let me have a gander at that moonstone shard.
Don't do it, Kotaro. Calibros, the Moonstone, and the palace all belong to the goddess. And this magic-slinging loony is obviously trying to dupe you out of them.
How can you say such a thing? All I want is what's best for Bob. What's his name?
Whatever.
Granny's trying to explain, so knock it off!
Ow! Oh my gosh! What a witch!
The Moon Bear King kidnapped Kotaro's soul while he was sleeping. He does that to Earth children. And that's where the Moonstone comes in. The source of all moonlight. After the Moon Bear King shattered the stone, he gave the pieces to his generals. And you see how they shine. That's just one shot. Imagine the power I would have if you collected them all. I could easily spirit Kotaro back home to Earth.
You really mean it?
It's in your best interest too, my sweet. Didn't you say the Sun Princess was searching for the Moon Goddess?
Yeah. Why?
The Moonstone is a symbol of the goddess's power. Restore the stone, restore the goddess. This could be your big chance. You should start in the Moonwood. General Rat has another Moonstone shard, and you're going to get it back.
I still don't trust you. You're using Kotaro, and I am so going to prove it.
You'll have to catch him first.
Hey, Kotaro!
And remember, you can tell a rat if you smell a rat. Go get him!
Well, Kotaro had taken the Moon Witch plunge, and now he found himself in a secluded grove in the Moonwood.
That hag is such a... Ugh. How are we gonna find one lousy rodent in a place this big?
I love this forest. One gullible woodland creature after the other.
What's going on?
A splash of purple later, and the quiet, unassuming grove had transformed into a gloomy, reeking landscape of evil, dark horribleness.
Once I darkify the Moonwood and offer it to the Moon Bear King as a tribute, I will be uneasily streaked.
So that's who did this. General Rat.
Now, bamboo generally tend to be upright citizens, but these stalks had grown fangs and wanted to chow down on Kotaro. Now, bamboo generally tend to be upright citizens, but these stalks had grown fangs and wanted to chow down on Kotaro. If I might share a bit of moon lore, have you heard this one? Once upon a time, there was a lineage of radiant moon princesses who began their lives as tiny babies inside bamboo stalks. But then, one of the princess's souls had a little mishap and wound up in a bamboo stalk on Earth by accident. Sort of the opposite of young Kotaro here.
Forget about Kotaro. How can you bring up radiant princesses and not mention me? Do your job, please.
How Dare you question your narrator? I'm omniscient.
If you know everything, then you know who I am. Or wait, are you saving that for a surprise? Whatever. So what happened to the bamboo babe who got stranded on Earth? A Koinobori streamer? And is that a panda? It's playing with the bamboo. That's so adorable. Hey, look! Bamboo shoots! Whoa! Look at that thing grow! Another Koinobori! This one's red.
Koinobori are an old tradition representing the carp as he swims his way up the waterfall to become a dragon. They're symbols of growing up healthy and strong.
I know that, but who put them up?
Oh, let's not get mired in details. Aren't you in a hurry?
Is this big panda the other fella's mother, or what?
Rat's purple goo had already fouled up the Moonwood's pristine water supply, transforming the local carp into ferocious demon fish who took none too kindly to trespassers.
Hey, you don't suppose the rat is hiding out upriver, at the top of the waterfall?
Kutaro arrived at a bridge that arched a truly impressive waterfall.
Holy cascade! Do we really have to climb this thing? Keep climbing and don't look down! Look out! Flying fish! Uh-oh! Here comes the kahuna! Wow! It's almost like pink snow. Is this cool for the streamers? tree. And it's in full bloom. This is awesome.
Sakura, Sakura, dying forest, you can see.
Darn that rat! He ruins everything!
Before their very eyes, General Rat transformed the cherry tree into a baleful twist of briars.